Vasudevaya. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam. Sushusa Saddadhanasya Vasudevi Katharuchi. In the previous verse, it has been explained, Jadanudhyasina Juktya. One has to be engaged always thinking, this is the soul. You have to take this soul of Krishna consciousness. Then you become free. The knot is cut by this soul. So, now how we can get this soul? That process is described here. And you simply, with faith, you try to hear. You get the soul. Yes. Actually, this Krishna consciousness movement is spreading. We are getting the soul one after another simply by hearing. I started this movement in New York, you all know. I had no actually any soul. Just like in some religious principles, they take the religious scripture in one hand and other hand soul. You accept the scripture, otherwise you cut your head. This is also another preaching. But I had also soul, but not that kind of soul. This soul could give chance people to hear, that's all. Vasudevi Katharuchi. So as soon as he gets a ruchi means taste. Here is Krishna talks, very nice. Let me hear. This very much, you get the sword immediately. The sword is in your hand. Vasudevi Katha Ruchi. But the ruchi comes to whom? This taste. Because, as I have several times explained, the taste, just as the sugar candy, everyone knows it is very sweet. But if you give to a man who is suffering from jaundice, he will taste it bitter. Everyone knows sugar candy is sweet. But the particular man who is suffering from disease, jaundice, he will taste the sugar candy as very bitter. Everyone knows it. This is a fact. So, ruchi, the taste for hearing Vasudeva Katha, Krishna Katha, this materially diseased person cannot have taste. This ruchi, taste. To get this taste, there are preliminary activities. What is that? First thing is that appreciation. Oh, it is very nice. Adu sadhya, saddadhana. So sadhya is appreciation. This is the beginning. Then sadhu sangha. Then mixing. All like these people are chanting and talking of Krishna. Let me go and sit down and let me hear more. This is called sadhu sangha. Those who are devotees, to associate with them. This is the second stage. The third stage is bhajana kriya. When one is associating nicely, then he will feel, why not become a disciple? So we receive application Prabhupada, if you will kindly accept me as your disciple. This is the beginning of Bhajanakriya. Bhajanakriya means to be engaged in the service of the Lord. This is the third step. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,